Good morning. I'm Carol Gay. As you probably know, this year I've had the privilege and challenge of being the board president here at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Cleveland. Today I'm here to share something of a state of the congregation with you. It's early 2021, almost a year after we closed our doors to keep us all safe from COVID. So where are we now? At this point, our building remains closed to congregational gatherings. We want this to change as soon as it's safe, and to that end, the board is working on our guiding principles to define how and when we feel it's safe to gather in person. In spite of not meeting in person, our congregation is still vibrant. Each Sunday, we still have worship. Adult RE classes are well attended, and forums broadcast fascinating panels to the wider community. Unfortunately, the youth in our YRE program have found virtual meetings to be one too many things in a year where much of their schooling has been virtual. Kudos to the YRE committee. They have not given up. Throughout the week, many of our small groups, from covenant groups to book groups, and all of our committees meet around the Zoom screen. And we've had some new and different offerings, like our weekly coffee chats, UUCC Zoom in Live, and virtual game nights. Of course, none of this is the same, but it's better than not meeting at all. As the weather warms, I suspect we'll start seeing groups with generously spaced lawn chairs on the church grounds. We're really fortunate. There's plenty of lawn for multiple groups to meet at the same time. Search. As you know, Reverend Joe is leaving UUCC at the end of June to pursue his next ministerial path. At the same time, our search committee is hard at work on the process of identifying a new minister for our congregation. The Lancashire building. Briefly, we have found a buyer for the Lancashire building, and while it could take up to a year for this to go through, it looks positive. For those who hold the Lancashire building dear, Reverend Joe will be holding a service honoring the place that building played in the life of the UU Society. This has been a good year for us to tackle some infrastructure projects, much of it in support of the strategic plan that our congregation approved at our 2020 annual meeting. Our recently formed marketing and communications teams, along with the membership committee, are working hard to get the word out about UUCC to the wider community, as well as making sure our current congregation gets the information they need at a time that they need it. UUCC remains on sound financial footing. Pledge income continues to come in, thank you all. Rental income is down due to limited use of the facilities, but at the same time, our expenses are also down for the same reason. Overall, we're doing okay. Last, sailing into 2021. Our stewardship committee has spent the last few months working on a stewardship campaign that will fund the 2021-2022 fiscal year from July 1st to June 30th. That campaign will kick off soon. Look for emails and videos and goodies dropped at your door. I've kept this brief. There's a fuller report that was sent via email and will be available soon on the website.